Welcome back. Florida remains one of America's major relocation hotspots. We are seeing a massive exodus out of New York into Florida. The Florida Department of Highway Safety reporting over 10,000 New Yorkers have swapped out their licenses in the first 3 months of 2023 alone. A recent Smart Asset study finds Florida is the #1 state for retirees. Joining me right now is Miami World Center and L11 co-founder Mark Roberts. Mark, great to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What's going on?
Well, Miami has become the epicenter of the world, it seems like, and especially the area where 11 is, which we call District 11, is encompassed by about 40 acres of the main property of Miami. And it seems like there's a mass exodus all over Miami. But what's happening is in our area, which is called Miami World Center and District 11, about 40 acres of new development there's been about $15 billion of development around the area. That's, you got the Museum of Art and Science, you got the Heat Arena, you got the train station, the Bright Line that goes to Aventura, goes to Fort Lauderdale, goes to Boca Raton, goes to West Palm Beach. And in 2 months, it's going to Orlando, which is a total game changer. Then the highway that's being built right in front of 11 is a signature bridge that's being built. It's about a $2 billion project. On-off ramps are going right smack down in front of where 11 is and the towers we're building. And next to that is Miami World Center, which is the largest mixed-use development in the country. It compromises 10,000 condos and apartments, 1 million square feet of office, 240,000 square feet of public space, 5,000 parking spaces. And next to that is District 11 that touches it, which is 3 towers, comprised 11 hotel and residences, 11 Beyond, and then a project of West 11th, which we have 1,700 condos, which we've sold about 1,500 condos in a year and a half. And basically the area is on fire, and it's going to become the epicenter of Miami, which means it's the epicenter of Florida, which means it's the epicenter of basically the world.
Wow, that is incredible. Well, let me ask you a couple of questions about that, because you're talking about all of this real estate, and isn't real estate going higher in prices on the rise of Florida? Redfin is reporting that home prices are up over 3%, selling at a median price of more than $400,000 compared to a year ago. The Wall Street Journal is saying that retirees are getting priced out of Florida now, with some moving to states like Alabama because they can't afford it anymore, Mark, because of all of this that's happening. And you say that highway to Orlando is going to be a game changer. How come? Why is that so important?
Well, mass transportation, if you go to any major city, has always become the catalyst. But in Miami, you have the mass transportation of people. Disney, of course, is the most popular place where people like to vacation. And Miami, of course, is where that's more family-oriented. Miami is where people go to, it used to be where they go for the weather and just to come down to the beaches and have fun. Now people are coming to Miami because of the positive business climate, the positive of, when you come to Miami, everybody's happy. Everybody's so happy to be there. Everybody likes the environment. Matter of fact, most people who moved to Miami tell me, if I had to go back to where I came from, LA, Boston, Chicago, the cities they came from, the countries they came from, if I had to go back there and pay taxes, I would rather live in Miami and pay taxes and go back to those cities if I had to pay no taxes. So the exodus is the word of mouth, what's going on in Miami right now. Anyone that comes to Miami and lives in Miami for a period of time is just telling all their friends how great it is and what amazing places to live, and what amazing experiences they have with their families, and what a great quality of life it is to live in Miami. So it's really the best publicity for anything is word of mouth. So all you hear about Miami is because of everybody talking what amazing experiences. And the best thing about Miami is how safe Miami is. The police chief, Manny Morales, is doing an incredible job. The mayor is, of course, amazing. Is just such a great proponent of everything going on. Our commission is second to none. So it's like a perfect storm. Everything about Miami is just hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, we had Francis Suarez on this program, and he's talked about how he's been able to lure so many technology companies to Miami. So it's not just individuals, but businesses are also relocating there. Mark, what about this economy? Broadly speaking, we're slowing down. Are you seeing any slowdown in Miami? Are you seeing any slowdown in Florida the way we're seeing in the rest of the country?
Well, the amazing part about Miami is there is no slowdown. A matter of fact, it's progressing. The values are going up. Businesses are moving there. We're basically the second inning of a 9-inning game. There's a mass exit of businesses, people coming for jobs, people moving there. It's an exodus that nobody's ever seen before. And when people see the new Miami being developed around 11, 11's business is way up. You know, we have every month our business is growing, as is all the business around us. Miami's become the culinary capital of the country. All the businesses are flourishing. We opened up a new restaurant called Giselle.
Giselle, you don't see a problem with commercial real estate then, because that's been the worry on Wall Street.
Well, it's funny. There's been about 3 or 4 speculative office buildings built, and they're all filling up. And they're building office buildings right now, just on spec, AAA office space, and more offices coming because the other ones are filling up so quickly. So Miami is the anomaly of what's going on in this country.
All right, we will leave it there. Mark, it's a great story. Thanks for telling it. Good to see you this morning. Mark Roberts joining us in New York. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Quick.